All right. I think we are now live on YouTube. Hello, everybody. Let me just double check that we are indeed live on YouTube before I start talking to nobody here. Oh, look at that. We are indeed live on YouTube. Okay, giddy up. Hey. All right. So here we are. Game one. Um, what is there to say at this point other than this big moment for this franchise? Um, I think it's some seasons very much do not have to be defined by how they end. You look at the We Here season, obviously, of 2021, which ended about as poorly as one could imagine, with that 5 games lost to the Hawks, and obviously the next best player kind of turning into a pumpkin, and just a lot of reasons to be like kind of downtrodden, and yet the vibes after that year were incredibly high, and everybody was happy and excited about the future. That was an example of a playoff series that really didn't impact much of anything as far as how people thought about the season that had just happened. This is the opposite. The Knicks won 51 games. The Knicks won a first round playoff series for the third year in a row. The Knicks have two All NBA players. The Knicks have, several other players on their roster who are, at the very least, positive trade assets, if not, worth exactly what either they're getting paid or what was given up to get them. And yet, all of it will mean very little if this series goes as poorly as I think some people think it could go. And on the flip side, what was a very frustrating regular season, a season that I know a lot of Knicks fans just kind of like tapped out because when they compared it to last year and how great last year was, a lot of people were just like, you know what, I'm not. This is not what I signed up for. And then obviously a frustrating first round playoffs. All of that means suddenly means nothing if they go and take care of business against the Boston Celtics. So look, it's going to be. I mean, is it going to be one of those two outcomes, or is the truth going to be as it often is, lies somewhere in between? We will find out, I guess, starting right now. So I'm flying solo for a bit. I know a couple friends are going to be joining me pretty soon. Looking forward to that. Let me get my recording synced up here. Just go out there, play a smart game, boys. Just be smart adults. That's all. 48 minutes of serious basketball. Not too much to ask for, I don't think. We get the stream a little louder here. Okay. Giddy up. All right. Okay. Hart giving Brown room, and I guess Brown showed you why. All right. Tatum playing all the way up on. That's a good. Okay. The Knicks are winning. There was a lot of stuff that went on that play. Interesting that Brunson didn't go for the basket when he had an opportunity to do so. Was curious what Hart was going to do. He wasn't necessarily aggressive. We got some early switching here. And as is so often the case on a broken play, Boston ends up with a 3-pointer. And I hope Mikal Bridges is okay. have to come down with defensive rebounds. As DJ said on the playback, have to win the possession battle in this series. There is no world where the Knicks could win this series where they do not win the possession battle. Okay, we have our first post up here, and it does not go well. It looked like a rust shot from Towns, although he did get pretty good position. Okay, so there's Josh Hart stampeding the catch, to quote DJ Zula. That's fine. If you don't want to take the three, be decisive. Got to come down with that rebound. That's not good enough by Karl Towns. And it's a late whistle. So I like this by Josh Hart because I think the notion that Porzingis is just going to stymie him on drives is a little silly. So what's up, Armand? I see you're being a little critical of Cat already, and I don't blame you. I was thinking about this today, and this is going to sound like I'm being a hater against Karl-Anthony Towns, which I'm not. But the reality is, like, I just don't have a lot of faith in the Knicks' ability to win the series, and it's because I don't have a lot of faith in Karl-Anthony Towns to have a great series, which is like, I don't know what that says. Interesting. Had a three-pointer there, didn't take it. Instead, come down. You could be a little bit stronger with that board. Not sure why Brunson didn't take that shot when he had. Okay, that's good. When he had an opening, like, I know Brunson wants to get his guys involved. A Brunson three from his spot is better than a Josh Hart three from the top of the key. Be smart.
Hi, John.
Hey, Sean, what's going on? I'm sorry, I don't have the video boxes of like who's on the stage up because I want to be able to see the chat and the screen unimpeded, so because I'm recording it. So
okay, you can move the boxes around.
Yeah, but I want them to be able to see like the whole. It makes trust me.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay, Knicks have another lead. There we go. That's our first Brunson basket. Very nice. Very simple. All right. So the Knicks are switching already.
Here it is.
Oh. And where was the guy who dunked on Cade Cunningham?
Hand down. Come on.
Okay. So I don't love the Celtics already getting everything they want on the offensive glass. Did he get that off the glass?
Let's see. No, he got it clean.
That was clean.
By the way, Josh Hart first Knicks basket.
If you're gonna, you got it?
Yeah.
Congratulations! I forgot that. If you're gonna do that, Mikal, you got to make sure you get it off the glass. You have to make sure you get the goaltender.
Agreed.
Because you're dealing with just a team full of. It's a team full of all defense caliber defenders, and then Derek White might, at this point with Drew Holiday, maybe a little older. Is Derek White the best pound for pound defender on the Boston Celtics? It's in the conversation.
It's a good question.
He might be. Okay, we got some Cat Hart action. We got Hart screening. I like this.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. That's great. It's good. That's a version of a two-man game, I guess. Okay, another. They are liberally switching.
Hey,
which
something different.
I'm like it's great. We didn't see it. To this extent throughout the season. So is this going to be something they go through for the series, or is this trying to catch the Celtics off guard? And if it is, how long does it take the Celtics to adjust? And by the way, that play right there, that's one of the reasons why you don't go switch everything. It's because it is the simplest way to get Karl-Anthony Towns in foul trouble.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. All right.
Okay, lots of movement. It seems
More
like
two-man
purposeful
action.
movement. I like that.
No.
That was not good.
Oh, I don't like that call.
That just felt like that's the first. That is an unnecessary turnover.
Yes. Your heart wasn't ready for it.
And Tatum read that all the way.
Yep.
To his credit, which good job by him. And obviously a sloppy pass. That's 2 on Arch. I mean, yeah, but the problem there is like you want him to be able to be aggressive. Switch it, yeah.
Again.
Fine.
Okay. You let him walk
again. 33% on pull-up threes this year. He hit over 50% against the Knicks, but that's just not what he does.
Oh my goodness! I think that was a pass.
It was a pass, and Cat didn't realize it. It was a pass, and Cat didn't realize it.
Hello, David Crockett. How are you doing, sir? Shout out to everybody on playback and on YouTube.
Yeah, but it was actually a great idea.
It was
because he faked everybody out, including his teammate.
Come on, Deuce. Ugh.
All right, so if you're gonna you gotta commit to one or the other. If those are the threes that I don't love because it allows Tatum to get comfortable.
Come on, Deuce.
Get him going.
There we go.
Ooh, okay, that's big.
He needed that. Okay, they're gonna
and Brunson had a shot
all day. Don't foul him, Cat. Don't foul him, Cat.
They called that?
Yeah, they called it.
All right, and then there's another switch, and that's 2 on Towns. So they challenged Cat to switch, and he's gotten 2 fouls in 5 minutes. And that's 3 now, right? Or that's 3 free throws too.
Yep.
And that's the same spot that he fouled him on the 3 in the last game.
Okay. This one.
I just saw Benji's tweet. Dunk the ball in the Calvert. Yes. We know he can do it too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mitch had a shot at that.
Yeah.
Got a little lucky there, but again, if there's a guy you could leave open, it's him. That's a good look. I like that he took it. Armand, I agree with you. If Cat's not gonna, you know, I mean, there's a reason that I went on with Dexter Henry over the weekend, and I think I got six or however many questions during the segment that we filmed together, me and him and CP, and like four of my answers were some version of if the Knicks are going to win this series, Karl-Anthony Towns has to play really well. If Karl-Anthony Towns isn't going to play really well, the Knicks have absolutely no shot. Like yeah. I mean, Sean, do you disagree?
Say that again.
I said basically in short, whether it was in the newsletter, whether I was on with Dexter, whether I was on with Jeremy, like many different versions of if Cat doesn't play well in this series, the Knicks have no shot. If Cat plays as well as he's capable of playing, the Knicks could win.
Agreed. This can't be the Jalen Brunson show. If Cat has to play well for this team to have a chance on both ends of the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, there's no. Yes, the on both ends of the floor part is obviously
just don't be a train wreck defensively.
Which he has been a little bit already.
Yes.
Yeah, and look, credit to the Celtics who were like, "Oh, you're going to switch everything? Okay, we're going to draw fouls on your guy," and that's exactly what they did.
So it's funny. Mensa had said, he said on Study Hall yesterday that too often the Knicks have allowed other teams to dictate the tempo in playoff series. Miami did it. Excluding Cleveland, Miami did it. Atlanta did it. Even Detroit did it. And it bothers him that they're not playing Knicks basketball. But I think about this. What is Knicks basketball?
Oh, I don't think we know that.
That's the thing. I don't think we what's Knicks basketball besides playing well.
Knicks basketball, I mean, it's doing well in the clutch. Jalen Brunson in the clutch, obviously, that's Knicks basketball.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go down without a fight. I'd say that's Knicks basketball. But as far as an identity at this point, it's tough to say. Funny. Fun TNT tag hack. Mute the game and put music on. Yeah.
Don't we have the MSG feed?
No, there is no more MSG feed now. It's the second round.
Right. That's right.
So we got only this.
That's right, Boston. Play a New York song.
Yeah. David Crockett has a question. Do the study halls not show up as podcasts anymore? No, I think they do.
They do. I mean, it probably hasn't been uploaded yet. So GMAC and will handle that.
Most playoff matchups in NBA history. Celtics obviously involved in most of them. Celtics Knicks 15. This is obviously the first time since 2013. 13. Good job, Mitch, coming to get that because no one else was. Okay, what are we doing?
Ugh.
So that was basically like, we can't create any offense with the players we have on the floor, so we're just going to do this.
Yeah, which is problematic.
Slightly.
At least Tibbs went with doesn't have Mitch and Jesus.
I disagree. I think it's a perfectly fine position to put Mitchell Robinson in.
I agree.
And it was a great shot.
Yes.
Tip your cap. That's the first shot that went in that I'm not upset about because it's just a great player making a great shot. There's a whole bunch of other shit that you can be very upset about.
Oh. Wow.
Great job, JB.
He won the poll. Yep, I knew it.
Whoa! And that all started with KP getting handsy on a switch with, or JB getting handsy on a switch with KP.
Yep. Needed this. If we had this,
That was big.
deuce, we win in 5.
We had what?
If we had this deuce, we beat Detroit in 5.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Get the hands up there, Mikal. You know what? Made it work for it. Good job by you, JB.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, he's not going to do it all series. You're making him work for it. That's all you got to do. Hey, listen, man. If you're going to shoot with confidence, please.
Yes.
Please, please, please. He has not showed up this year yet versus Boston.
You got to put up threes against this team. You got to put up threes against the team.
And I hope that's on the whiteboard. Fine. Again, switch it.
That's good D. That's
great
good
job
D.
Not giving up the foul. I got the rebound. It was a little dangerous pass by Mitch. Oh, my God. I love how much they're switching.
Come on. Ugh, that would have been great.
It's okay. It's a good shot.
It's a good shot. Switch it. Good
and
D.
There's OG with the backline help. And okay.
There we go.
Oh, my God. I was going to say it was perfect possession except you didn't get the rebound. And that was annoying. He is not great catching on the move. And I did not think there was enough of an advantage to be had there to make that pass at that time. I can't get over how well they're executing the switch everything defense, with the exception of Cat getting fouls on Jason Tatum. I think they're executing it flawlessly.
Campaigning for JB. Yep. All right. This will be. I was gonna say I don't like when.
I think. Now, what were you gonna say?
No, I was saying no Cat or JB on the floor, but obviously the foul trouble of Cat.
Cat in foul trouble.
Yeah. Let's see how they. Oh my goodness!
Again, what are we trying to do with this? Why? That's just not a smart basketball play. Why?
3 games in a row where they're like, let's throw the ball to Mitch.
I mean, can you call that a lob?
And let him walk into that one. They
it was a little
on that one. Got away with it.
Cat's coming back in, by the way.
All right, that's not. Oh my goodness!
Oh dear!
Is that our boy Pritchard? Yes, it is. Go now a double.
Great defense.
Bring up the looks. That's all right.
All right. Oh my God! You know, I'll forgive, or I'll attempt to understand the attempted lob throw to Mitch. It was, maybe you could just call it a poor lob, because in fairness, if he catches it, all he has to do is dunk it. So there's that. What Campaign just did there, I don't know that I've seen Campaign throw a worse pass all year. All right, Sean, you got any early thoughts you want to share?
They're being safe for these silly turnovers. They came out serious, and they looked as they came out in the manner that I thought they would during. I said that reference in betting and sweating, like more threes, switching, trying things different, not just doing the same things, not doing the same things that didn't work for 4 games. So it's a good start. Like, again, the turnovers are annoying, but good start.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would go so far as to say a good start. There comes a point in time where the lack of execution supersedes the stuff that the intentionality of what you're doing.
Mhm.
The Celtics have 7 offensive rebounds.
That's
That
dope.
is unacceptable, and it is again. So we're talking about how much we love the switching defense, right?
Mhm.
Well, here's the byproducts: Cat in foul trouble, and 7 offensive rebounds for the Celtics. That's a direct result of the switching. Although a few of the offensive rebounds for the Celtics, obviously, Knicks were in a position and just need to do a better job of coming down with the ball.
Mhm.
And then Knicks have 5 turnovers. So the fact that the Knicks have 5 turnovers and the Celtics have 7 offensive rebounds and the Knicks are only down 1 is a testament to New York shot making. Now you could say the Celtics are 6 of 21, so they by every right they should be up, by double digits.
Mhm.
They should have made a few more baskets. I think the Knicks defense deserves some of the credit for how the Celtics are shooting.
Agreed.
But it's just very annoying that it is a 1-point game and there are 2 major categories that the Knicks are losing, which are turnovers and offensive rebounds.
I ever tell you?
And
I
we'll
think I
see. I
told
mean,
you.
obviously, what'd you say?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, obviously, the Celtics are gonna shoot
Yeah.
better at some point. Yeah.
Steve, I think I've told you this before. Steve Kerr says he only looks at 3 stats of the box score: assists, turnovers, and the other team's field goal percentage. And he usually says that tells you a story of the game 9 times out of 10. Knicks winning assists 4-2, but obviously turnovers, you cannot, and the 5 points off turnovers, that's the lead. Celtics shooting 20% from the field.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, they're clearly they're going to shoot better.
Yes, they are going to shoot better. I didn't really, and they're up 1. Which, if as a Knicks fan, you can't like.
Yeah, that's not okay. It's not okay.
That.
All right, so we have Cat back in. This time we got Harford on him, which is interesting. So this is interesting. So we got a double big lineup for Boston, neither of which is Porzingis. So, and Mitch is in the game as well. So you would think this is an opportunity to get Cat some threes, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And instead it looks like he's trying. Okay.
I thought that was a travel, but
All right. There we go. That's Cat's first bucket.
Jesus. Wow.
Man, they're missing a lot of easy ones. The Knicks are getting very lucky. Payne got beat.
Yep. Gotta take
He
advantage.
got beat badly. Okay. So you're running 1-5 pick and roll. That's good.
Give it
Now,
up. Give it up. Give it up. Oh, you know what?
he drew the foul. I don't know if I love the process there, but that's fine. I mean, look, they obviously need campaign to do something in this series. Needless to say. Okay.
Agreed. AB 21. That's a campaign should win that matchup if he's matched up on. Oh, come on.
It feels like, I don't want to say the Knicks have nerves. They are not sharp.
No.
Oh my God, Cam. Cam. That's inexcusable.
If I lose my first quarter, okay, there we go.
What's the call?
It's
a foul on campaign. I can't believe Campaign just missed 2 free throws.
Me neither.
That's, again, it's like you just can't do this stuff. Yeah, the Knicks have a bunch of turnovers. Oh, sorry. You're saying the Knicks are only down 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing Hakovich?
Oh, come
Okay.
on.
Hey, listen, man. I'd be honored if I'm the Knicks that they're trying this. Oh, here we go. Cat's going to whisper some words of wisdom to him. He's going to hit this one for sure. Book it. Cat's got the answer. Not close.
Nope. That's four points left on the table.
There we go.
Here we go.
And now they can't even throw Mitch the ball. It's 4-on-5 on offense because nice block.
Yep.
Nice block. That's a hell of a block, man. That's a great block by Luke. Good job by Luke.
And then he fouls right.
That's a good attempt. I mean, I loved it. I don't know if we went for the dunk. You should have gone for the dunk. Just it's great defensive play.
Come on, Mitch. Give me one. There we go.
Hey! You'll love to see it.
Hans Hansen, I have not seen Bill Simmons' new documentary series. I hear it's pretty good. I'm actually going to try.
I watched the first half of the first episode, and it's not because I didn't like it. I haven't had time.
Yeah.
Right.
1 of 5 from the free throw line. Pull up 3 from Tatum.
Get the rebound. Come on. Smart 2 for 1.
Could have got to.
Nah.
If I lose this money line bet, first quarter money line bet, because these ass clowns want to miss free throws.
That's exactly why you're going to lose it.
All right.
Okay. I mean, when Josh Hart's out of the game and you have these centers on you, you would think that it's more of an opportunity for him to hit threes or take threes, but I don't hate that he's being aggressive. I don't hate that he's backing these guys down and getting opportunities at the rim. Like, there are more than one ways to skin a cat here. Just be aggressive and ideally be efficient, which is not how he started the game.
Agreed.
All right, what's the plan? Okay. Yes! Put it up!
Oh my goodness! Look up!
Awareness.
Just look up.
I mean, that's great defense.
Look up! Oh my goodness. That would have been the
I did not think it would be possible that the first quarter would happen and the Knicks would be within 1 and it could somehow still be incredibly frustrating. I know maybe incredibly frustrating is a bit strong.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
This team could be up 5-7 points easily. Like, too many, like you can't. You can't leave out things on the table.
I guarantee you, every Celtics fan is saying the same thing right now.
Yep.
because they got here. Let's go through it. Celtics got 5 more shots on goal. They got, in addition to 5 more shots on goal, they got 3 more free throws. The Celtics offensive rebounded the Knicks 7-3. And the turnover battle is actually a little close, now 5-4.
Mm-hmm.
I think both teams feel like they left a lot out there.
I agree. Which means this is even.
Yeah, except one team's better than the other, and it's not the Knicks. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing I am going to come back to here, struggles on the first defensively. Yeah, I disagree. Like, it's funny. Like, I'm seeing. I'm not gonna call anybody out, but I'm seeing like some like tweets from the like some folks that are like the Knicks struggle defensively. I think it's funny how people who have maybe been covering this team for a very long time are looking at this first quarter, and be like, man, the Knicks are really struggling defensively. Look at some of these matchups they're allowing, not realizing that this is actually the game plan. Because if you don't switch against the Celtics team, that's how they're going to get the sorts of shots. And credit to them, by the way, for still getting up 14 threes. I think, though, that is more a byproduct, one, of the offensive rebounds. I think that has led to a lot of threes. And also, they just have an incredibly, insanely quick trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there have been a lot of instances where, like, semi-transition threes that they've put up. And then the other part of it is the threes on the switches, which, if you're going to switch, you have to live with those. And I'm fine with it. You just have to do a better job executing. Which, again, the Knicks did not do.
Yep.
So Deuce, 2 threes. Big storyline there in the first quarter. Brunson only 3 shots in the first quarter. 1 of 3. 0 of 1 from deep. Bridges 0 of 3. 0 of 1 from deep. Towns didn't take a 3. All right. Let's see what we got here. I mean, Celtics shooting 28% from 3 and you're losing. That's the biggest. Stat.
Like, we're finally getting the game where the Celtics aren't nailing threes and we're down 1. But clean up the turnovers.
Got to make that. If those are the shots you're going to take, Mikal, you got to make them. He's right. That was a little easy. That was a little easy. Okay, what are we running here? So that was 14 seconds on the clock, and we accomplished absolutely nothing. Okay? Make the pass. Or just shoot over the top. Hey, Cat. How you doing, buddy? I like that.
Make this team have to guard you. We cannot win if Karl-Anthony
Oh, man. Well. It would be the series changer. So here's the switch.
Good D.
All right. He did not foul. He did not foul.
Nope.
All right. There's Bridges moving without the ball. He's got position. He got fouled. Okay.
I think it's 2 on Pritchard now. I believe.
I thought that I don't want to. It wasn't a bailout. I thought Pritchard bailed him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's his first.
I agree with you, Fuddy. This is the game to try to steal.
Good.
With the Mellow or with the Ewing? I don't know. What is that?
That's more the Mellow than the Ewing.
Yeah.
That's up. Yeah. Okay.
Without hesitation. Without hesitation. Yes. I concur with Reggie. Do not pick up silly fouls, Karl-Anthony Towns. I don't remember the first foul, but the second foul I didn't think it was silly. It was just poor execution. And they probably could have challenged it.
All right. Knicks down 1, 10-14 left. Showing off a W with the man Jonathan Macri and Emmy Award winner Jeff J. How are you doing, Jeff?
Oh!
Yep.
What's up, Jeff?
What's going on, guys? How you feeling?
I love that pass that Jalen Brunson just threw.
Oh, yeah.
If they're going to ignore him, make them pay.
And Hart made sure off the backboard.
I would have loved to see this in the regular season.
So switch. Just no. Don't come over. Don't come over. Leave him. Leave him on the island. If he scores, he scores.
Oh. Give it to Hart. Give it to.
That's cut. That's 3 on Cat.
But what did he do?
I don't know.
Come on, guys.
That was silly.
You think that was a foul?
I think it was silly of him to put the referees in a position where they could make that call.
Agreed.
You cannot put the refs in the position to blow the whistle there. Whether it was a foul or not is almost meaningless to me. You can't do that. Slide your feet, man.
Brown is selling this game. They bowed him out. He didn't even need to do all of that.
Towns probably going to sit for the rest of the quarter because he cannot get his 4th foul.
So the other thing this is going to do is it's going to make them rethink the entire strategy of switching everything.
Yep.
Which is going to open up the pick and pop game, because the only reason they have avoided the pick and pop game thus far is they've been switching it. And the other thing that I'm curious if we see it in this half, and I have a funny feeling we may, is if we're going to see any of OG at the 5, which is tough because they're not rebounding the basketball right now. Ooh.
Wow.
All right. One bad call deserves another. I mean, if at least be consistent, right? You're going to call it, you're going to be consistent.
Hey, I saw Tatum do something wild, unethical, but it'll go untalked about. That second foul on Cat, when he got him in the air, Cat lands and then he still leans in and they give him that foul. That's baiting. That's drifting.
Yeah, but you know what? When you're good at it.
I mean, yeah. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
So, okay, that's a foul. That is a foul. That is a foul.
I don't think Drew and Brown are right. Like, at all. Like, I think they're okay, but I don't think they're them. Ooh.
That's a foul. And you're right. Listen, after what we watched the 6 games against Detroit, this is way different. Oh, come on. He's free. What does Clyde say? Always come back to haunt you. 3 of 9 from the line.
So wait, 3 by Mitch, 2 by Payne, and then there's the 1 by Brunson. Yep.
Yeah. The 2 by Payne really hurt.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous. When's the last time
missed 2 free throws?
Payne missed 2 free throws in a row.
Yeah. I mean, but given everything that's happened so far, this might be the best case scenario. Sloppy play, stupid fouls. They should actually be up more.
I think how much credit you want to give the Knicks is directly related to how much you want to say New York's switching defense has thrown the Celtics off a little bit. If you feel like it's been a significant contributing factor to why the Celtics are hitting whatever percentage of shots they're hitting, then the Knicks should feel pretty proud of their – not proud, but
Here
like,
we go.
you know,
Come on, Deuce.
Hart was right there, too. I thought he could have made a play for that ball.
Good D.
Okay. Good job, Mitch.
Yeah, I think you do got to give them credit because
you definitely
ain't happening on their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, for sure.
I think it's also an intensity. They did not look like – they looked like this maybe that last game in the Garden, but this looks like a team that went through hell with a physical or fake physical team.
You can't treat him.
Nope.
So that's on Mitch, I think. That's on Mitch.
That is on Mitch. Mitch has to step up there.
All the way.
There we go.
Deuce going band for band with Peyton Pritchard. I didn't think that was going to happen in game one.
They switch it. All right. But I like the switch.
Yeah, exactly. Go, yes. Fight through. You know Mitch ain't
Okay.
I don't mind this.
Send it.
Ooh.
You gotta move your feet a little bit better there, Mitch. Like you just do. Like he's awesome. Look, Pritchard's great, but
that's good. There we go.
Hey, okay, let's get him going. We got to get him going. Listen, these are important minutes here. That's a good Deuce bucket. That's a good. You can't. That was a poor. I mean, I saw obviously. Okay. I saw what Brunson was doing there. I'm wondering, was he expecting someone else to be there with the transition defense?
I think Mitch's Gatorade is on red right now. I think his Gatorade.
And what are they going to do? Because they got 7.5 minutes left in the half, and I don't think they can put Cat back in. Unless
does Huck 40 still have what is it?
I mean, look, if you're going to switch everything, I think we know the guy. Well, not to say that Huck 40 can't switch, but oh Jesus Christ! Come on, guys. The last thing I want to be talking about after this fucking game is the Knicks lost the close game because they couldn't hit their goddamn free throws. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't. If you're going to lose the game, lose the game.
Don't beat yourself.
Do not give this team. Don't make it easy for this team any easier than they already is. That's over the.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, it's out of bounds, right?
I like this effort so far, man. They are beating themselves. They're making it. Well, it's the Knicks. They're making it harder on themselves in this game.
Who called the timeout?
Knicks.
All right. So this is Tibbs trying to buy a bit of a breather for a few minutes. All right. Speaking of a breather, I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back.
Same here.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I'm holding the fort down until they get back. What do y'all want to talk about? We got 17 tapped in. That's what's up. On here for a little bit. I might tap back in for the fourth, but I wanted to get in here, talk to y'all, KFS community. You already know the vibes. D. Crockett. I would like to know the same thing, actually. Let's see. +4 on the boards. I know the offensive boards must be crazy. Oh, funny enough, D. Crockett, the Celtics are out rebounding the Knicks by 4, and that 4 rebound difference is on the offensive glass. To the tune of 10 second chance points versus 5 for the Knicks. They've limited the turnovers in the second half. I don't think they have any so far this half. Yeah, no turnovers. But that's good. It's just I'm looking at them free throws, man. 7 free throws missed, and Boston missed 4. So that's a -3 for New York, and so you get the 2-point lead.
It's been a frustrating. Look, every Knicks game is a frustrating game, but the frustrations are not where we expected them to come from. It's like, what did we beg the Knicks to do going into the series? Come out, be assertive with your adjustments, be the aggressor with your adjustments, take it to the Celtics, whether it's through your offensive game plan or your defensive game plan. And what have we gotten? We've gotten, I think their offense, for the most part, looks pretty good. I think they're getting good shots on goal. I think when they are getting shots, I think they're moving. I think it's purposeful movement. And defensively, like, they came out with a game plan. The dog's licking your feet. And what are our frustrations with? Our frustrations are with silly turnovers, missed free throws, and not boxing out on the defensive glass.
They're right now I don't know if you heard me, Macri. Celtics.
I did hear you. I did hear you.
You heard about the rebound? So that +4 is all on offensive. So it feels worse than it is. But now this looks like a game where every point is going to count for both teams. Like, every point counts.
I hope that this game is going to be a game that comes down to the wire where we could say that every point counts. I really do. That would be great. That'd be a wonderful outcome. Because it would mean either that, well, it can mean a few things, but this means it's a close game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think for me, it's like, I know what they do wrong. I know what they do right. And the fact that the things that they usually do wrong, they're not doing wrong now, is something I got to commend them for. But I can't watch it through the lens of like I could be annoyed, but I can't be frustrated, because this is remarkable compared to where they were before, especially for what they've been doing in the playoffs. It's low-key par for the course.
Okay, they went small.
OG at the 5?
OG at the 5.
All right. Tibbs, rent due Tibbs.
Listen, if he going down, he ain't going down with Precious Chew on the court.
Yo, honestly, let Jaylen Brown shoot.
Yes, they should let him
shoot. He's selling right now. I know he's going to can the next one just because I said that.
Just stay disciplined. Stay smart. Good D. Good D. That's good.
That's fine. Let's see, tip your cap there. Wow, I thought he was trying to buy Mitch a breather, but he just went right with the small ball.
Turnovers.
First turnover of the quarter.
And that's Brown, 2 straight buckets. 2 straight mid-rangers.
Oh, good. Good fucking look.
And look, or rather, Brown, like, he could bully ball. He's bully balled him in the past. I don't know what more Hart can do there, but
you rather that than threes.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that
can't have that.
Can't have that. That's got to be
That's fine.
And then there's the disadvantage of small ball.
Well,
and again, here's another strategy that a lot of people have been begging for a long time, and you're seeing the drawbacks. And now here comes Mitch back.
Yep.
That didn't take long. Like, you know. Okay, so we got a little bit of a danger zone here. Down 8, 15-5 run.
And one.
What?
Oh,
what?
Come on.
No, they can't. He was in the air. Oh, they try to do Hacker Mitch? Then that's got to be a transition take or a clear path. If they give that, that's got to be a clear path.
That's a transition take foul.
Yeah. For sure, that's a transition take foul.
Yeah.
They're going to review.
They're going to review it?
Can they do that?
I guess so.
I guess it has to be for a transition take foul. It's the only.
Listen, credit to Joe Mazzulla.
I actually would have thought that Mazzulla crazy ass would have said we don't need to do that. See, I'm telling you, if that should be a clear path. If they're not gonna give Brunson that shot.
Let's see now.
Nobody's watching.
They called it right there when he with the little grab. That's a clear path foul. Because they call it here, right with the hook.
Yeah.
It's that minimum transition take foul. Minimum.
If they're not going to give Brunson the 2, then they have to call one of the other. Like,
yes,
the Knicks should have an opportunity to get 1 or 2 free throws and the ball. Mitch should not be shooting in this scenario.
I mean, well, we'll find out. But either way, the fact that they're going to this strategy already, I mean, that's huge.
that should have been a transition take foul, but whatever. Yeah,
because of course, if they review it, they would call it when it first happened.
Yeah,
that's some low key. What did Macri say about Mazzulla? That's actually smart.
Yeah, it's very.
That's super smart because they got to review it if they're not going to give it up.
Mitch may not be able to stay on the floor if this keeps up, which is going to be a problem.
What world did you think that they would have to go to Hacker Mitch? The Celtics would have to go to Hacker Mitch in game 1. That's crazy.
Game 1, quarter 1.
Yeah, but Mazzulla's not going to leave any. It doesn't matter whether they're up by 1 or up by 20. He's gonna go to every strategy. He's a really good coach.
People keep asking for it. Oh boy. People keep asking for Precious Achua like he's not a 60% free throw shooter for his career.
Mm-mm.
Got him in rotation.
That can't happen. Oh boy, did they get lucky.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why did they rush that shot? What was why did OG need to take that shot there?
He probably was trying to take it before the hack happened.
Yeah, because they're hacking.
He was trying to get it off before they hacked Mitch.
This is wild. This is wild, man.
There we go.
Okay.
Hey.
I mean, what is he? One of 6 before that?
I think so.
Yeah. Excellent reverse jinx, Reggie.
I mean, eventually he's going to run out of fouls, right?
Right. Maybe you just do that, right, Macri? Like, fouled him to get out.
Yep.
Because I'm thinking now, like, okay, if you want to do it for the whole second quarter, someone's going to collect it that you need in the second half.
Here comes Precious.
We got Precious. Holy Lord. Okay.
They're keeping it all in there.
That's good.
On the first one. Just pull
Josh
it.
Hart.
Oh, it's the first Josh Hart play. Another offensive rebound by Hart.
That's
Please
good.
Make this.
There we go.
Hallelujah.
Finally.
And Armand, you're hilarious. Sean, we did it.
Oh, Precious?
Yeah.
That was. Did he actually freaking tip that ball before it went out of bounds?
Yes.
Look, Mikal Bridges had a really nice series the last series. Especially the last 4 games. I need him to show up now.
Come on, y'all.
That's
two.
That's two. Like 3 chances on that possession.
It's like you're playing against 3 hearts on the board.
14 second chance points. In a game you're down 8. Oh boy.
It was actually a good look considering where that possession started off, but that was just a weird possession.
Missed. Good Lord. Jump ball.
Foul. That's Josh Hart's third.
That's a timeout?
Oh, timeout they're giving him?
How?
Rather a timeout than a foul, but
yeah, Tatum dumbed out for passing that ball. He should have put that up.
So let me update the stats that I care about so far tonight. So we got it's 50-42. Well, this is a little reset. With 3:27 to go. Both teams have taken 17 free throws. Boston is 13 of 17. New York is 7 of 17.
Yeah, that's it.
Not ideal. Offensive rebounds. Boston 10, New York 5. And then turnovers. New York 6, Boston 4. Now, a good number. Knicks 8 turnovers 8 assists on 15 made shots. That's not great, but whatever. Celtics only 4 assists on 16 made shots. So I think that tells you that their offense has been more isolation than maybe we are used to seeing.
Agreed.
When they are able to generate offense. And they have 50 points with 3.5 minutes left in the second. That's not great. Of course, they have missed some decent opportunities, but the defense has also been good.
Knicks are out shooting them from the field, out shooting them from 3. They're down 8. It's not what you want.
It's really that free throw line for me. Like half of those
offensive rebounds.
Yeah. Free throws in the offensive board. Everything else is like par for the course. And, the Celtics miss shots. They're not gods. I've seen them miss shots against the Magic. It is what it is. You got to capitalize on it.
So I think what are the things that are annoying me right now? I am a little bothered by how Bridges has come out in this game. I think he's just had a really poor game. I don't think there's any way to sugarcoat that. And I feel like there have been some opportunities there on offense where this score could be pretty close, or at least a lot closer than it is if he had just made some plays. And he hasn't done that. The free throw stuff, like so much of it is Mitch. I don't know.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's annoying.
But is that free throws?
No. It might be.
They're in the bonus.
Yeah. They are. Okay.
Shout out to everybody watching on playback and on YouTube.
Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. Do you know how many people we got watching on YouTube?
We have, where the hell is this? 200 on watching on YouTube now, and we have some super chats.
Oh, nice. I can't see those, so we'll have to get to those.
Yeah, I'll read them next time.
When there's a break in play, we'll read those.
Yep.
So get this to single digits getting into the half.
Yep.
I think that's the aim right now.
Make this lead 6.
No. Okay. Josh Hart's been a beast on the board. The other thing, I mean, we are. It's not terrible, but Brunson is not having a great game.
No.
Holiday selling, Brown overall selling.
All right. First super chat from Parrish Duggar. Tibbs blunders again, not challenging Cat's second foul. And his other super chat is, now you have to fire Tibbs for this Robinson blunder. I mean, look, I don't think we thought Hackett Mitchell come out game 1, quarter 1.
Well, I mean, what do you want? What do you want the coach or anybody to do about it?
Yeah. And I don't think we should be. Let's not go JB Bickerstaff start challenging stuff in the first quarter. Like,
exactly.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I gotta tell you, I want to see the replay. Was it something that they might have overturned? Yeah, I mean, I guess they might have overturned it.
But
I don't know. In the moment, I didn't want him to challenge it. It was a second foul.
Yeah, I wouldn't have challenged it. Even if he was in the right, we don't want to Bickerstaff that.
By the way, Hart missed another free throw.
Yep.
Just throwing that up. And Brunson now some poor defensive possessions here. Like, it's one thing if Jason Tatum. What the hell?
Violation. That's a lane violation.
But that's on Cornette, though. Cornette went in first. So if it offsets, it's no free throw.
Oh, yeah, it is both of them.
So do they shoot it again, or is it
Jump
no
ball.
free throw?
Jump ball.
Yeah.
That's advantage Boston, which is annoying.
I do not miss the first round refs. The first round officiating was horrific.
Oh.
If they get 4 points out of this possession, I'm going to be very upset.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let him drive if he's going to drive.
Here we
Get
go.
the rebound.
Oh.
Precious, get under the basket, Precious.
Okay,
Hey.
so he didn't try to go as deep into the paint that time. So that was a long two. I mean, look, what you got? I guess you take it. Precious. Not gonna. It's not gonna do it.
No.
Nor is that.
They're pulling. Somebody's pulling.
Oh man, they've gotten lucky.
That was so lucky. All the way.
That's going to be offensive foul.
Yep. A rough. I mean, he's hit a couple threes, but a rough offensive half for OG Anunoby too. I mean, if you like, again, so many different ways to look at this half, but very poor offensive half from Bridges, a poor offensive half from OG Anunoby, relatively poor offensive half from Jalen Brunson. I mean, that's enough. Those three, you know. And then all the missed free throws, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Precious Achiuwa being a non-entity as the last line of defense. I just don't think he's playable. Danger zone right here. Danger zone right here. After everything you did in that half, you're going to go into this half now potentially down like 16 points. You know, it doesn't take a lot. I mean, I hate that this is happening with fucking Precious Achiuwa on the floor. Like we got a non-rotation player here playing minutes.
I'd rather Huck Porty.
I mean, but this is where we're at, Sean, where you're advocating, hey, put in the 58th pick in June's draft. No, I mean, like it's funny, but it's true.
It's true.
They schemed Mitch out after he was killing him. That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah. Pretty much.
Big.
Sideline. Yeah, that's just, you know, I don't want to say they let go of the rope. I don't think that's what it was, but they did not let go of the rope.
Yes. They
did not let go of the rope.
Wow.
I would have flipped my whatever.
There you go. Yeah, no, Precious Achiuwa can't play this.
Nope.
Series. I don't know what they're going to do, but they got to do something. Okay. I am going to go hop over and talk a little bit to the Knicks Film School newsletter. Folks, I'll be back in a few. Jeff, are you staying around for the third quarter?
I'm going to probably pop back in for the fourth.
All right, cool. I will catch you then. Sean, you sticking around for the third or no?
I will stick around for a bit, and then honestly, I might not because I have to put this kid to bed. But
I hear you.
Hopefully he cooperates, and I'll be back for the fourth.
Okay, sounds good. So we're gonna we're gonna leave you bid you adieu for a bit, and I will be back after. All right. We're back. Quite a little basketball game we have on our hands here. Frustrating from a Knicks standpoint, but what else is new? I mean, I guess the most positive stat from that half is when Karl-Anthony Towns has played, the Knicks are even with the Celtics. So that's something. You just have to be smarter and not commit the fouls that were committed. That's all there is to it. And also, this is the first. It's funny. We started off training camp talking about the Knicks' lack of depth, and how it was going to impact them. I don't think I have felt the Knicks' lack of depth at any point more than tonight. Got layup lines again out of the half, so that's something. Armin, I think that's a little harsh to say that this is not a team, just a collective of players right now. I think it's okay to say that they are a team that is going up against a better team. The question is, how much better are the Celtics? And the Celtics definitely have an identity, and they definitely have their formula down pat, and that's because they've been doing it for years and years and years. You know, so I don't. Yeah, I agree with David. This is a group in year one of its life cycle. You know, like, look, it was ugly, but they forged an identity against Detroit. So now let's see what kind of identity they have here. All right, you got Cat. A good look from behind the arc. You missed it. It was a good look though. Oh, oh my God, McCall. Okay. A little gun shy around the rim, it would seem. Get the rebound. Thank you. Okay, you got Josh Hart involved in the action. And here comes, okay. Oh, you got to put that down. Oh. Good luck from Towns. Good luck from Bridges. Yeah, good luck from Holiday. Okay. Back him down. Pass. Make the pass. Cat. 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 Also took too long to get the play initiated, but Come on, guys. They're giving you a little opening here. You got an opening here, guys. They don't have their secret weapon. What are you doing with it? And he drew the foul. Guys, you have an opening here. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to do something with it? You're going to do anything with it? That that can't be the screen navigation. B, that can't be your effort to get the defensive rebound. And that's just a staggeringly poor possession. And one staggeringly poor possession deserves another. All right. Tough basket, but that's what you're doing with the lane crowded like it is. I thought Hart had an opportunity to shoot there, but guess not. Okay, you switched it again. What are you going to do this time? No, you don't need to send help. Well, good job, Cat, getting that ball. Come on. Oh, my God. You know, just could you not come out here and play like shit? They're giving you the freaking up. They're opening the door. They're opening it for you. You don't even have to open it. Just an atrocious, atrocious start to the third quarter. And it's not even like the Celtics are playing well. Absolutely abominable. They should be embarrassed. Celtics can't buy a shot. Celtics are kicking the ball around. You haven't shaved 1 point off the lead. 1 point off the lead. Okay, what are we doing now? Okay, you got Drew Holiday on you. And there's your fourth foul. Great. What an abomination of a start to the third quarter for Karl-Anthony Towns. Awful. Just an absolute atrocity. And you saw it coming, too. Eventually one of them had to go down. It's incredible. This is the shooting luck game. This is the shooting luck game. You're getting the shooting luck game, and you're down 18. Yeah. There you go. I mean, not only is this game over, like if I mean again, and I said this so many different ways over the weekend, and I said it ominously, and I said it without any confidence at all that I might be wrong. If Karl-Anthony Towns doesn't show up in this series, the Knicks are not going to have a chance to win. And this is what not showing up looks like. This is what not showing up looks like. You are supposed to be an advantage. You're supposed to be a matchup advantage. You know? And you are a matchup advantage. You're a matchup advantage for the Boston Celtics. Rough stuff. And it's like he's the thing with Cat is, and what makes him such a frustrating player is it's like, you don't want to ignore everything he does over the course of 82 games because it's real and it matters. And it's not like you don't get your moments here in the postseason. We got one great postseason game. We got some other really great postseason moments here in the first round. But watching a half like this, you got to ask yourself, like, man, is this a guy you're going to go through 4 rounds with as your second best player? And
are we talking about Mr. Bridges?
No, we are not talking about Mr. Bridges. We're talking about Mr. Towns.
4 of 9, 4 points, 5 rebounds, all of 1 from 3. Frank, I would not. I don't believe that Kevin Durant it solves our issues because now we have no center. So who's playing center? Unless Huck Porty makes the leap.
Listen, if your theory of building a championship caliber roster includes the words "unless Huck Porty makes the leap," you have probably gone awry somewhere along the way. I'm just
you have not you are no lies have been spoken.
I'm just putting that out there conservatively. Take it or leave it. No, this is like for if there was ever one game that makes you kind of because we've been waiting all season for this. We've been waiting all season to see how they responded to this matchup and how certain players would respond in this matchup, and this is what we're getting.
The reason I thought you talking about Mr. Bridges because I see he is 2 for 9 and a -20.
No, I mean, look, Bridges has not been good. He made a 3 at the start of the third. That was nice, but he hasn't been good. That's it. Listen, it's two separate. They're connected at the hip, really, because you made the Bridges trade, and at that point, it was like, all right, well, you use your picks on him, so now who's going to be your second guy? And you didn't want it to be Julius, so got here. And now it's just okay, take it. You got. I mean, that's what you're going to have to do.
Yep. Jesus.
Well, listen, they've missed 1,000 threes.
That's the frustrating thing. Like we finally gotten the variance 3-point game, and we can't.
Listen, this series is over. To be very clear, I said as much in several different venues before the series started, so I don't think I'm really breaking any news by saying it now. Mm-hmm. This was the 3-point shooting variance game. Like, you got it.
Yes.
And you have not taken advantage of it.
There we go.
Okay. There we go.
Variance. The bet that I really wanted to make, but Fanatics doesn't offer it, was Knicks third quarter, spread on money line. Because I knew Celtics third quarter and seriousness is a thing. Okay.
Well, what did the Knicks shave 2 points off the lead?
Well, they're down 14. Well, they were just down 20. Why does Reggie keep saying that?
What?
Jesus, why would you?
Christ. No, I don't blame OG there. I don't blame OG there because Mitchell Robinson should be able to. He is a professional basketball player who makes 8 figures a year. He should be able to catch the basketball and immediately jump with the basketball and put the basketball in the basketball hoop. It's not asking too much. That was a really nice pass by OG. There's your chance. I'm sure Fanatics Sportsbook has a similar line, Sean.
Yep. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Oh. Good job by Hart, at least trying to get in there. Give him credit for that.
But you can't
get the rebound. Okay. It's unbelievable that they're going to have a chance to make this a 10-point game. Didn't love that shot there.
Yeah.
I really did not love that shot from Brunson. That was a quick shot. And it was not an efficient shot. And why are you leaving him? Okay, it didn't matter. Oh, Jesus. They're just giving you this opportunity, man. They're just giving you the chance.
Run some. Brunson's 3 of 10.
Okay, that was a nice move. That was nice.
I'm out.
It's incredible because what the Celtics have played in the third quarter, the way the Celtics have played in the third quarter, if the Knicks came out and had a serious effort from the outset, this would be a 4-point game. And I'm trying to think of everything. So there was. So what do we get? We got a really bad OG Anunoby turnover. We got the Cat. What was it? 2 turnovers and 1 offensive foul for Cat? Was that the final tally before?
Cat got his 4th foul. Shit.
What's that?
I didn't realize Cat. I just realized Cat got his 4th. I didn't realize Cat.
No. If Cat didn't get his 4th foul, this would be a 30-point deficit right now because he was stinking up the joint. So it was. So that White blocked Cat's layup attempt. Okay. Before that, it was the offensive foul. Before that, it was Al Horford blocking Karl-Anthony Towns. Before that, it was the OG turnover. And then there was an OG layup. And before that, there was a Cat lost ball turnover. And sorry, there was an earlier one where there was a shot clock turnover where Cat just held the ball as the shot clock ran out. So, and before that, there was a missed driving layup for Cat. And before that, there was a missed 26-footer from Cat. It's about as bad a half a quarter as a NBA player is capable of having, let alone an NBA player making $50 million. I mean, that's staggering. And they had chances. I mean, yeah, Bridges has to make some shots. The OG turnover was frustrating, but he's more than made up for it here. If they actually do make this a game, we're going to look back at the OG assist to Hart for 3, and then obviously the 2 straight threes.
Yep.
I don't think they will.
Do we see Precious for the rest of this game?
I don't know. Do you want to see me saw my own arm off? Why haven't they gone to Hack-a-Mitch here?
Yeah. Super chat from Joe Duggan. Thank you for your generous contribution. We all knew this was going to happen, so I can't be upset. Want a series. The teams aren't close and haven't been since game 1 of 82. Basically, Heat versus Cavs.
So fouls. I mean, the Celtics have a bunch of fouls to give. Cornette has 4, Pritchard has 2, Horford has 2, Brown has 2, White has 2, Holiday has 3, Tatum has 1. So they have fouls to give. If they want to go back to the Hack-a-Mitch, they could absolutely do it.
All right, let's see what they run out this. Let's see what they run out this timeout. The hedge.
So that time you didn't switch it, and you trusted OG to go under, and you paid for it.
Yep.
Big basket. I mean,
that's gonna go in. There we go.
Okay, Brunson's getting going now. Brunson's starting to find his footing. We'll see if it matters.
Jesus.
And there's another one. Okay. You know, can you get mad at that one?
And you know what we're going to do here? We're going to take a 2-point.
Yep. I mean, well, look, I don't have an issue with the shot. I don't have an issue with it being a 2. I have an issue with the fact that we're going to make a lot. Oh, that's annoying. We're going to make a lot out of those 2 threes, but it's not those 2 threes that should bother anybody. It's what happened over the first 5 minutes of the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that shit, you tip your cap. But, like, if you play well for the entirety of the game, then you get to tip your cap at those, and you're like, all right, shit happens. That's not good defense.
Nope.
You got lucky. Finish this.
There we go.
Okay? Back down to 11. You withstood the little push.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're limiting them to 1 shot because they're actually grabbing rebounds, what they weren't doing out of the gate. Hold up, Josh. Hold up, Josh. Don't get called for the foul, please.
There we go.
That's fucking outstanding defense. That's the best freaking play I've seen all night.
Good.
1 time?
There we go. He's heating up. Oh, Josh is shaking up. Looks like his dead arm.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, Josh. Okay.
Right. He fell. It looked like he fell half asleep for half a millisecond. You don't need another.
This is.
Hold on. You got McCall. He knows he has McCall at the top of the key.
Need that.
Or the offensive rebound.
We got to.
Oh, they called it on.
They called it on
Hauser?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
This is great D.
Outstanding defense.
And not to get the foul call.
That's the best individual defense that Josh Hart has played all year. I mean,
you can't run into the shooter. So
I mean, that's a foul, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Hauser's
out.
What happened to Porzingis?
He's hurt.
Oh well, he's Kristaps. All right. Oh god.
Free throws, guys. Free throws, guys. Free throws, guys.
12 of 25 from the line.
And I mean, again, how many of those are Mitch?
Man, at least 8.
But it's like I think Hart has missed 2, Brunson's missed 1, Payne missed 2.
Mitch is 3 of 10. So if you exclude him, they're 9 of 15 from the line.
Yeah, but I mean so it's everybody. Everybody's just has missed a 1 or 2, which is that's extraordinarily frustrating. Don't give up an open 3, please. Oh, that kills you. That fucking kills you.
That's a killer.
Why was OG
fell asleep?
I don't think he fell asleep. I think.
Well, he
It looked like he was gambling.
Yes, I'm looking at it. I'm watching again right now. Let's see here. Yeah, he just sinks into towards Tatum. Like, why?
How much time was left on the clock when he put up the shot?
When Horford takes a shot, there is on the shot clock, there's less than 5 in the shot clock. There is.
And did Tatum pick up his dribble?
Tatum picked up his dribble.
So then there's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
There's no excuse for OG not to be.
Does he pick up his dribble? Let me see here.
If he had a driving lane, I get it from OG. That's fine. But
no, yeah, Tatum picked up his dribble, pump faked, and with 3 seconds left in the shot clock and 7.5 seconds left in the game clock is when Horford takes the shot.
And he had picked up his dribble, so I don't know why OG is helping off.
I don't know why OG bit, because he picked up his dribble, he pumped. Oh, you know what it was? It was probably the pump fake. Because he pump fakes. He gets hard in the air, and that's probably why he sinks a little bit. But whatever. You gotta stay home.
Tatum pump fake, so that's what got OG to bite?
Yes. Yeah, that's on OG. Like, he shouldn't, he just thinks too far towards Tatum. Stay home. All right. I will be.
That's so annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying. I will be back.
Yeah, go for it. All right. So, what do we got? We got a 9-point game, single-digit game. That's good. OG Anunoby is quietly now having himself a night. 18 points on 13 shots, 4 of 8 from deep. Jalen Brunson is getting himself going. Not as efficient. 6 of 14. Actually, they're both the same efficiency. Also 18 points. Josh Hart, he's doing everything he can. Give him credit for that. We got Deuce in the game with a chance to make an impact here. We'll see how that goes. Look, they got a shot. The Celtics are hitting 28.6% from 3. Knicks are hitting 43.5% from three, and they're down 9. I just looking at those numbers, I just don't see it in the cards tonight. On the bright side, the Celtics, the Knicks have gotten much better on the defensive glass since the first quarter. And other than Cat in the third quarter, they didn't turn the ball over. And the freaking missed free throws.
All right, Macri, I'm back for the fourth.
All right, Jeff, how you doing, brother?
Good. I like what I saw. Like what I saw in that fourth quarter. Oh, good block.
Was a good block. That's not winning the closeout. And that's not boxing out. He has been a 0. Just an utter 0 tonight. Other than that stretch where he got going before the third foul.
For sure.
All right, we got the double big.
What's up, fellas?
What's up,
Hey.
DJ?
What's going on?
It's DJ. I feel smarter already.
No, don't say that.
I will say that.
I feel like this game is making me dumber, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Hand down.
Good defense. No, sir.
DJ, I gotta tell you, I'm not loving Karl-Anthony Towns tonight.
Man, I think
It's been my biggest takeaway.
This scheme could work if you just stay out of foul trouble.
And then the
frustrating
nonsense there.
And then the offensive, the drives are just.
Come on, dude.
We need this one.
Oh, okie dokie.
Well, good news, McBride here to be. Oh, I thought Missoula called a timeout. I was about to say the AI is evolving again. All right, don't point. Point and make sure that they're going. Oh.
Great possession. Great possession.
Oh, what great defense. Who actually tapped that away?
Hart.
Hart's been outstanding tonight.
He has been.
That's good. I thought that was good.
Put that back.
Oh, Josh Hart again. Of course it was Josh Hart.
All right.
Oh.
If they didn't give that stupid 3 at the end of the quarter, they'd be up 1. Or they'd be down 1.
Player of the game so far tonight, Josh Hart.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Okay.
Go.
You got numbers here. Trail Cat. All right, you got back.
One more time.
I'm hearing Deuce chants at TD Garden. Timeout.
Oh, here he goes.
He's had enough.
Version 2.1.
I mean, right place, right time by Cat.
Mm-hmm.
So, DJ, I haven't obviously had a chance to talk to you tonight.
Yeah.
Do you like that they came out switching everything?
Yeah, I mean, I think the idea was sound and kept them out of rotation. It seemed like it was completely viable. It's the whole thing about Cat is, can you switch with him and keep him out of foul trouble? That was the whole thing coming in, and he obviously picks up 3 on switches, and then Mitch just had so much trouble containing. He wasn't fouling, he was just giving up shots. So, but you look at it as a whole, it felt like it was still a better scenario than, hedging and then rim runs, because it felt like the shots were tougher. But if you're going to get your second best offensive player in foul trouble, it's not even a tenable scheme to run. But it felt like the right idea. But it's also impressive how the Celtics just seamlessly transitioned to running their offense with this, and knowing they just had the Orlando series to sort of prepare for it. They were completely ready for it, and they still had 124 offensive rating in the first half, despite I thought the Knicks playing well at times defensively.
And then offensively, could you characterize their process tonight in any way?
I don't know. It's tough. They're not generating any advantage. And I feel you see it more with Brunson, where they do such a great job of keeping him out of the restricted area. He only took 8 restricted area shots in the 4-game regular season matchup. And I don't know how many he has tonight, but it feels like most of his shot attempts are in the paint, but the short mid-range variety, not inside the restricted area. And he's just not generating any help. And then when they double Cat, it's selective and it's coming from the baseline. So it's not really the type of double that he has been weaponizing, and they're playing him straight up a lot. So I think if you boil it down to one thing, is that the Celtics are just very schooled and not overreacting to Towns and Brunson. And when the Knicks aren't getting in transition, they're not typically getting great looks. When they're getting into semi-transition, it's been good.
So basically, the Knicks' 2 most talented offensive players have not been able to sufficiently bend the Celtics defense. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that was kind of the regular season thing. Even when Cat would score in the post, they weren't sending bodies at him.
Yeah.
What'd you say, John?
No, I don't think there's anything really. There's like, what else is there to say? Like, how else are you gonna? If your 2 best offensive players can't really create advantages in the way that it's going to bend the defense, like what can you do? I don't know what you could do. I don't know. There's a great answer.
Yeah, it makes it really difficult. But you are getting, like, I'm just looking at. I might have to go to our friends at Pivot Fade just to see what but they don't break it down, because there's a lot of scoring the Knicks have done in semi-transition, which won't be logged as an actual fast break, but it feels like they're actually getting good stuff out of that.
What do you think of the fact that 19 of the Celtics' 20 shots
Sean,
in the third
that's
quarter
a
were
crazy
threes?
stat.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, I just saw that. I mean, I don't even. I felt like those shots, like some of them were, good looks, but I don't know. I thought the Knicks defended pretty well.
Oh,
I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with overall with the Knicks defense tonight. I don't. I think it's been not great, but I think it's been good enough to win. If they had been smarter overall.
Short.
Oh,
hey!
Oh, gee, Leonard Noby.
All right, 1.
No
Cat
threes.
on Tatum.
I do not. Oh,
Offensive foul.
Offense, and that's his 5th, right?
Yeah, moving screen.
Listen.
Yep, that's.
I think this is the part where they're being like beholden to their process. The Celtics, if they're just going to keep taking these threes, you just got to capitalize every possession, close it, get the rebound.
There we go. Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
It's our ball. I thought he had an opportunity to go up strong.
I said the same thing. That's what I said.
It's been a rough Mikal game.
It's been a rough Mikal game.
And
you need him in. Obviously.
3-pointer Mikal. Oh, they scouted it. That was the 3 he made against Detroit in game 3. Oh, this is going to be tough. So what are you doing here?
Ooh.
Bang. Oh, God.
That wasn't close.
Nope. A push off.
Thank goodness he missed that. Oh, man. I know they're within 1. I'm having a tough time getting too excited just because, like, they just have not been the better team tonight.
Yeah. Well, it is. I will say you see the difference when it's not Porzingis getting clean pick and pop threes. The 3-point, the overall value of the shots the Celtics get without him, it's just worse. So you're going to get a likelier scenario where they're going to miss more than maybe you would think coming into the game. So that's the biggest takeaway of how the Knicks defended it. I know he hasn't played in the second half, but even the first half, he didn't get a single clean look from 3.
Yeah.
All right. Deuce did his thing.
No pain second half.
Credit to Deuce.
Yeah, Payne was selling too.
Yeah, he was.
Well, I totally get why you're like, whatever, John. This has been the team the whole season. I do think there's a lot to take out of this. It's them 12 whatever free throws they missed that's just smoking me right now.
Oh, it's just there's a lot of stuff.
That's the one that's smoking. If they win this despite that,
no. One step at a time.
Of course.
So no advantage there. Okay.
That's hard play the entire second half.
Yeah.
We're getting the variance game. We gotta take.
Okay. Oh, almost down.
Make your free
Derek
throws.
White would. This dude must have been a sheriff in the Wild West in his past life, or a bounty hunter. His gun is so quick.
It is, right? Especially at the corners where he doesn't like dip it low. It just goes right up.
Like I'm talking about, he's like a quarter of a second behind Del Curry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, another missed free throw.
Josh. Is that his third?
I'll tell you
I think
right
that's
now.
his third.
Josh Hart 104, Brunson 204, Cat
104?
No.
That was his third miss.
I was looking at 3-pointer.
Oh no, sorry.
205.
All right.
The tale is all this time when the Knicks and double-digit free throws missing the playoffs. Tale is all this time.
Oh, G's missed one.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Oh, good deflection.
Oh my God, he just took the ball.
Come
he just
on.
took the ball.
Come
G
on.
tipped the ball.
Come on, man.
Do they have
7
enough
minutes.
left? Do they have enough left?
I don't know.
Be
That's
the better
question.
team for 7 minutes. 7 minutes and 11 seconds.
Switching it? Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep them in front.
Yeah. That's it.
Good
Great help.
Miss. There we go.
Wow.
Whew. 31-11 run by the Knicks right now.
Here we go.
It's a double.
OG.
Oh,
you had him. You had him right there. You had him. No, I don't know.
He's gonna pull.
No.
Oh, good spin.
And they got us in rotation. Big.
Tough, man. Layups to threes. Missed layups to three-pointers.
That was just hard for block that.
Yeah. I mean, he's swallowed up all of Cat's drives tonight.
Oh, Cat.
I'll be back.
I mean, this is the game. This is what you got. You know, what's more frustrating to you, Deej, the free throws or the fact that if you got an average Cat performance in this game? I mean, I guess maybe we should talk a little bit about Bridges. Mikal Bridges is 2-11 from the field.
Yeah, and just like they had the turnover with the left hand in the first half, which was like a soft pass that it was odd and just hasn't. He's been a zero or negative. He's been a negative. Let's be fair about it. You know, I don't even think the -3 tells the story there in terms of his performance
For Bridges, yeah.
For Bridges, yeah. So I mean, he's definitely been the most disappointing. For Cat, it's like it felt like in I think it was the second quarter when he got the offensive. Was the second quarter we got the offensive foul on Drew, where he on the post up? Or the
I think it was the third.
No,
third quarter.
That was the third. That was his fourth foul.
Fourth foul, right. In the third, it just felt like he had enough of, I got to back another one of these dudes in and grind out another possession.
He doesn't want this.
He doesn't want it. And it's not in his DNA. And that was the note that Edwards had in the Athletic. That he's just not going to, he's not wired that way. Yeah, it was like he had talked to a few NBA coaches and assistants, and they're just like, yeah, he's not going to want to do that.
This was in his Celtics preview?
In the Celtics Knicks preview, yeah. And it's tough work, and it's not how he's wired. So I get it, but it just felt like at that moment he was just like, I just can't go through another guy's chest. And just, I'm not saying he purposely offensive, but it just felt like he didn't want any part of that one. And the drives have been bad. He doesn't play off 2 feet, so it's either a layup make or a miss. And what, 1-3 he's taken?
He's took 1-3, and it was the end of the clock 3 a little while ago in the third quarter. That was as the shot clock was running out, and it didn't. And he held the ball for a little bit. He jab stepped, whatever. So maybe opportunity to make something more of the possession, and it wasn't close.
Yeah, I mean, you're down 19-13 second chance points, and you're down only 4 free throws because the Celtics have only gotten there 22 times, but you could have been winning that category.
They've missed 14 free throws, and they're down 3. These guys have put up 48 threes.
I mean,
this is incredible.
I can't fully take the free throws stat seriously because of the Mitch part of it. And I can't even get mad at the Mitch part of it because Cat was in foul trouble, so you can't play Cat. We saw what happened when you put pressure to Chua in the basketball game. DJ, I don't think we need to talk about that, do we?
Nope. No,
we don't. Less said about that, the better. So it's like, I don't know what to do.
See, Jalen's got to just win this. There you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Got to make it.
It's a great shot, and that usually goes down.
Yep.
Kick out, maybe.
Nice pass,
great
Mikhail.
Pass. Come on! Great pass. That's a great pass.
Awesome pass, man.
Keep it close. And
really good. Who got the offensive rebound?
Who do you think? Josh Hart.
No.
You motherfucker. Can you go after?
Move your feet. Hands up.
It's good D.
Yep.
Jalen was there too. Jalen was there. I don't think he couldn't get up.
Yeah, 6'1".
Sailed over his head.
15-9.
I mean, and on the mailbag, you talked about you cannot win this series if they're going to have this discrepancy.
Yeah.
Good pick. Yes, sir.
One time?
Sir. Yep.
You're okay. 14, yep. I don't like this. Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay. It made you like it.
They got to win this game. They're getting the variance shooting luck.
Yeah, they got to take this.
This is the must. I feel like this is a must win.
Oh, if you have any chance in the series.
If you have any chance, they have to
have
win
any
this
chance
game.
in the series. Yeah.
He makes this, you're tied under 5 minutes to go. Doesn't feel like the Celtics have any rhythm offensively right now. It's a lot of isolation.
Clutch time.
Yep.
Porzingis ill, Hauser hurt, Drew on a bum hamstring.
Gotta win this game.
91-91.
Jalen's knee.
Steal
it.
Steal the game.
Be the better team for 438.
Listen, we would have all signed for this.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Good switch, Jalen.
Are you okay with Cat being on the floor here?
Yeah. I don't know how you get a I know he's not helping much it doesn't feel like he's helping.
But the rebounding.
Yeah, I don't know how
Come on. Run the pick and roll. Set it properly, Cat.
Way to go. Away from it. Get this ball in.
Yes! Fucking A, man. Fucking A.
Play D.
Come on. D up.
Oh, you got all cross-matched.
Long rebounds.
Nick
No,
Callaway's
that can't
there.
go in. That can't go in.
What's the whistle?
Oh,
foul into the basket?
Top. Treetops. Yeah.
I've not heard
What a reject, man. That's so good.
Holy shit.
Why did I fucking do this? I was ready to be done with this fucking team.
You knew they were going to pull you back, bro.
They haven't pulled me back in yet, for the record. Listen, this team is... Listen.
I had seen
Enjoy
enough.
the ride, Bubba. Enjoy the ride. No matter how frustrating it is, enjoy the ride.
Just don't embarrass me. That's all I wanted. Just don't embarrass me.
Yo, before you got on, Sean, I was saying, all these... Well, now, you take Mitch out of it. 7 missed free throws. Rebounding discrepancy, second chance point discrepancy by like 3, like on the margins, plus 10 on bench points, which I think is a win for the Knicks. Only plus 24-14. How their bench was performing, that's like a win that they even kept up, which means they contained Pritchard to an extent. You look at where they are right now.
$13 of 53 from downtown.
Bro,
that's insane.
53 threes.
53 threes.
Yeah. Listen, that's a lot of bad luck shooting, but that's also how the Knicks defended the scheme and no Porzingis.
Since Towns went out of the game in the third quarter, the Knicks have played an extremely serious game on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh.
No fucking way!
No threes. No threes.
Stay home, people.
All right, that was a strong. I mean, it was just
yes,
a strong contest. It was an attempt at a strong contest.
DJ, why are they not doubling Brunson?
That's remember earlier I was talking about they don't send help. They're going to live with the Horford contest, and he's so good in the right wing, and he's made 2 insane
shots.
Brick.
Yeah, he's been awesome on pull-ups against the Celtics this year, and it's from that spot right there. Man,
yeah, I hear the combo about why not double Brunson down the stretch.
Yeah,
and I'm like, if the Celtics ain't doing it, then they have faith in what they do.
All right, easy, Reggie. Got a lot of time left.
Yeah, there's got more than 3 minutes left in this game.
Yeah. What are they doing? There we go.
Great screen.
Oh, now they're sending help.
Need that. Oh, man. Should have took the
first
time.
Man. That was almost such a good possession.
He was not shooting. He was not shooting on that.
There's no way this is a shooting foul.
It can't be.
That's not a shooting foul.
You have your challenge.
Did Hart slip?
He did. Yeah. Yes.
So it was just a slip.
Yep. So the Celtics.
It was a nice pass. It was a great pass.
It was the right read.
It was a really nice read.
Oh man, Sean, it seemed like OG had the shot off the pass, right?
He should have put that
up. I think he hesitated, or who closed out there?
Might have been White.
Out. I'm looking at it now. There is no chance in hell that's not even the gather. Whatever. All right, run offense.
All right, gotta be ready for it now. Who's ever setting that screen, slip into space. It's gonna be hard.
They are letting this man hand check, boy. Okay. Oh.
A carry?
What's the call?
No,
they called a carry?
He had his hand underneath the ball there for like a second and a half. Watch. Yeah, that's
No, it's what they want you to do, and that's what they got.
Mikal, why?
Well,
they had Cat on Tatum, and then they bring Brunson's man to screen. So you're in like the worst scenario for the Knicks. Then you get Tatum in the paint touch.
Stay on your man.
But I think I get Mikal going to help in that scenario.
Yeah, I mean, because Cat's not in. There's no rim protection because he's defending the ball.
Yeah,
but I think, Jeff, to your point, Orlando in like the previous series, they weren't even helping on that. Like they were just staying completely home.
Drew hits that layup. It's a tie game.
Yeah,
you don't even want them to see it go in from three.
No, I mean, I get where you're coming from.
But it's all good.
White from the corner is just lethal.
It is.
And you already see how they're calling it down the stretch. Like Drew, they're giving Drew all the latitude to hand check and do all that stuff. So Knicks are gonna have to scheme around that.
All right. So what do they do here in this set? It's been hard screening 3 possessions in a row because they want to get Horford on Brunson, but now they're sending 2. So does that force you to go somewhere else, or do you want Hart in space on a 4-on-3? Is that good enough? And that takes Cat out of the action. That's the question right now.
It's a good question.
You know, do you draw up a post here for Cat? See if you can get.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh, they switched it. So now White is on Hart, but you double drag. Now you got your same matchup. Heavy gap help.
Look.
This spacing is awful. Move. No.
That can't be what happens. How does that happen there? How does that happen?
They had 2. They flooded the zone, and it was a bad read. Look at this. Now it's more Cat and Brunson 2-man action.
Can't let him
kill them.
Walk into that. Oh my goodness.
Cat, grab the ball.
Stay home.
Get the rebound.
Come on.
Brunson's got to be exhausted here.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Come on, can we use the $49 million man for some? Oh, wow. Need that.
One time?
Yes, on!
Need that.
Way to come back, Jalen. Way to come back. Make a play.
No fucking threes. No matter what.
Stay home.
Cat.
Home. Stay
Hold
home.
on.
Cat, get over, Cat.
Cat.
Whoa.
No, Jalen can't move.
Yeah,
he's so tired right now.
How many timeouts do we have? One timeout.
One. He's used 2 in the last 3 minutes. Does he have? Get the ball out. Bridges flat. There you go. Shoot the ball.
Jump ball.
Oh, no, give him a tech.
Say, give him a timeout.
What? Mazzulla ran into the ref.
That was a good. I thought that was a good attempt.
OG, take the first shot.
You live with that, the way he's cooking?
I thought Mikal had an opportunity to put up a mid-ranger somewhere in there.
I thought so too.
Yep.
Good attempt from OG. Can't grab the rebound. Oh, God. There's 1,000,001 possibilities, and I see the possibility that's about to happen. It's Tatum time.
Yeah.
One stop. Oh!
So you bring you have one timeout. You bring Mitch in.
Sean.
No,
I think you have to.
Yeah.
You got to, right?
Have to.
Yeah.
It's time for the nickel. Deuce.
No, you gotta. I think you got to.
Yeah, one stop.
I think you got to get Deuce
one
and
stop.
Mitch in the game here.
Yeah, go to nickel package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. So if Derek White doesn't fall, Missoula doesn't call a timeout, right? He lets them run so that they can't bring the nickel in.
Yeah.
Missoula, he let them run when they were down 3. He would have let it run. Deuce, Mitch, and the wings.
I can't believe how they allowed Holiday. Well, but you said it. DJ Brunson couldn't move.
Yeah.
Yep. Not nickel package is in.
Nickel package is in.
Get the stop. Get a timeout.
What is Mitch going to do? He's switching.
There we go. Yeah, got to switch that.
Good D.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Timeout.
Let's fucking go.
That's what we wanted.
Time. It's clutch time. Sean.
Yes.
We should be defensive coordinators. Tell the Ravens if they need any more. Good defense.
I mean, I thought that so Bridges got in there. Give him credit.
Mm-hmm.
He got in there. Exceptional defense by Mitch.
So they're going to send 2 right at Brunson here, and he's
probably off of parts guy if they could.
Trying to think, yeah.
So what do you?
What would you draw? Who would be on the court? Who's involved in the action?
See, this is where I'd sit hard for Mitch. Not Mitch.
No.
Deuce.
Well, I think that issue that you're going to have is I think they just value Hart as a screener. They're going to have to spring someone off ball, right?
Yeah.
And
they use Josh as a screener. Yeah.
But to your point, Sean, the problem is if it's like immediate 2 on Brunson and Hart is 1 pass away, he's taking the shot.
Yeah.
Say that again.
If they send 2 on Brunson, he's getting the ball to the outlet 1 pass away, and if that's Hart, that means he's taking the last shot. Like they're not going to give him.
Josh Hart has hit the last shot.
True. He has. I don't know if I'd rely on that.
I mean, you'd love to rely on Brunson to take it, but if Brunson isn't the option, who else do you want?
Mikal is the one. Get it right back to him.
Got to inbound it. They foul to give.
Okay.
Oh, they called a foul?
Foul to give.
Oh my goodness, did they barely get it in?
All right. I've hid the chat. In case anyone does anything silly. The old Robert Ory play. 2001, 2002, 2003. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Unbelievable. This is Tibbs, you drew up a good one.
Oh.
Damn, man.
$99 times out of 100. 99 times.
What a pass by Cat.
The whole thing. Everything but the bucket.
Oh, that rim out is nasty. How much are they going to add back?
0.6.
0.6.
Fuck.
I swear to God on everything I love. I swear to God.
I think they missed their opportunity.
They're not going to foul.
They're not?
Well, 0.6.
Oh, yeah, because
yeah. This is a catch and shoot. This is immediate catch and shoot. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2000. Nope. All right. Free basketball.
Give Jalen an IV and some pre-workout. 5 more minutes.
After regulation, Knicks 100, Celtics 100. Showing off a W here with Jonathan Macri, Jeff J, and DJ Zulo. Well, live on playback and on YouTube. Thanks to everyone watching. I'm going to go see if my son is asleep. He's probably not. I'll be back.
I mean, they've played really good basketball for a quarter and a half.
This is what we asked for. You said if you could be in this position, you'd want it. They needed that one, though.
They held them to 16 points in that quarter.
I don't think that might be the series, man. I mean, honestly, like at this point, if you already resigned, don't watch the series, bro. Armand, come on. You were 20 minutes ago, you would have sacrificed people for this.
I mean, they were down 20, and they should have won it in regulation. DJ, is there anything – so late in regulation, I guess the play that probably is going to bother us the most is the Brunson turnover out of bounds, right?
Yeah. I have to go back and watch it because it seemed like the Celtics – I don't know if it was a true zone, but they had White on Brunson's side and then Holiday just in the middle as like almost like he's playing like a spy position. So, and then Knicks had 2 or 3 players on the weak side, and he thought Hart was lifting, and Hart stood there. It's hard to process like how much of this is just Brunson being exhausted.
Yeah,
I've seen that. I mean, that last 5 minutes he looked tired, and who knows if that played into the miss there late.
I mean, look. I mean, he was in God mode to get them up 6, but they score 3 points in the last, after Brunson hits the second 3 to make it 97-91 at 3:28 to go. They scored 3 more points the rest of the way.
Yep.
It's playoff basketball. I get.
Towns is a +5 in this game, by the way.
Of course he is.
He's like a plus-minus wizard. I don't know how he does it. Like he could have horrible games and still be a net positive somehow, some way. But everybody chipped in. I hope
he can win this tip. He might win. There, job, Carl. I think he's been 0 for his last like 20 tips.
Fred with an all-time.
Perfect.
Incapable. Snatch back. Okay, Cat.
It's just Brunson everything right now.
I mean, he's gassed.
Oh, they called a foul.
He's gassed. He's gassed.
Yeah.
I mean, he's human. He's gassed.
Woo.
Okay.
Please get a rebound.
Good block.
It's great defense. It's a really good defensive possession.
All right, Bridges has made 2 shots in 46 minutes. Can we get like 2 makes in this quarter? in this overtime period. I love the defense, but let me get a couple hoops here. Yeah, get him the screen.
Get him involved.
Yes.
There we go. Come on. Can you beat? It
did not hit the rim.
Somebody scream, blow your whistle.
That did not hit the rim.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
my
making
goodness.
plays
Okay.
on defense.
All the way, Josh. I don't know if you got it, but all the way.
Oh,
and
my God.
One.
And one?
And one.
And one.
Man, shout out Mikal. He doesn't let his offense.
No, he doesn't.
Mess up his defense. Give him credit, man.
And great pass by Hart.
Yeah. I feel like OG's had a few of those.
Yeah.
Dunks in transition.
There
right?
we go.
Celtics have nothing right now offensively they can go to right now that's consistent. Tatum has been taken out of the game completely.
Just got to stay home. Play these clowns straight up.
I switched it. Wow. Get in the hit him in the head.
That sucks.
He got hit in the fucking head.
And you can't review a foul that wasn't called, right?
Nope.
Well, they could look at it if they think he got. Oh.
So Tibbs has his challenge,
but he can't challenge.
They didn't see it. They didn't see it. They didn't see enough, obviously.
Get over.
Be ready to switch. Be ready to switch. Be ready to switch. Be ready to switch.
Everything. Switching everything.
Switching everything. You have to.
I love it. Stay up. Yep.
Great defense.
Oh my. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Keep pushing on.
Right.
Yep.
Who wants to shoot the ball?
Not that guy.
Come on, Cat.
I mean, are we sure? One time?
Need that.
Yes! Holy! Whoa! Come on. You got it. 2.5 minutes of defense. 2.5 minutes of defense. That's a great pass by OG.
Be better for 2.5.
Minute 48 for Mikal Bridges, by the way.
Yep.
Switch it all.
Oh. Oh,
okay.
Good.
All right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I know. He just missed it. You're right.
Don't play prevent, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
On offense, you mean.
Corners.
On offense, right. Run your stuff. Don't try to squeeze the clock.
There you go. That's going to go in now. Watch.
Yes!
Cat. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
All right. One stop, one score. We're looking good.
No threes, switch everything. No threes, switch everything.
Backdoor.
Yep.
Got it.
Tried it. Okay.
All the way up.
You got it. You got the you got the switch.
Fold.
Okay.
Why are you allowing a middle? All right.
No.
That Jesus Christ.
Wow.
How does?
Damn it!
Of course. That's going to be. We're gonna rue the fucking day we allowed Drew Holiday to get that offensive rebound. Who was there?
Don't. Come on. That's just too hard.
Too hard.
That's too much work. That's too much work.
Yes.
Hey, Cat came over. You got
Good
the numbers
D by
here.
Cat.
Move.
No. Okay.
Hold.
Here we go. All right. 2 points here.
Yeah. Smart.
See, this is why.
No timeout?
No.
So you have one more bucket in him. Oh boy. Shoot the ball.
Hard. They're not going to call it because they can't bring the nickel in.
I'd foul.
No
I'd foul. 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 You're up 3. Foul up 3. You're up.
What are you doing?
He fouled him. Yes. No. On the floor. On the floor.
I was on the floor, right?
Yes. No. No shot.
Tibbs.
On the floor. Yes. Come on. Relax.
I'm like, just foul.
No way.
Yeah, no. There's no gather.
Yeah.
There's no gather.
There's no gather.
All right.
Yeah, there's no gather. That's on the floor.
Yes.
Now it gets a little tougher here.
Good foul.
That's a good call. Yes. Yep. That's on the floor.
Now it gets tougher here with 3 seconds. You can't really foul here.
Can't foul again
unless their back is. You can see their back. You see their number. You can foul.
Oh.
So
they're in the bonus. That's 2 shots.
So the last 2 offensive possessions. Brunson, that we agree that was not a great shot from Brunson.
No.
And then
it's 2 fouls for the bonus, Sean.
I'd love to rewatch the last offensive possession, but
that was their first foul in the last 2 minutes. So it should be
They've only fouled twice
out.
this
quarter.
Out. Yeah. So you call the
3
nickel
seconds left, first by 3.
And let's take us the fuck home.
No, I'm not okay. I'm not. I
didn't dodge a bullet. That's a smart foul. It was clearly on the floor.
Switch everything.
No, I'm not okay. I'm not well.
Switching everything.
No timeout. I mean, what last timeout?
Timeout, Boston.
God,
don't get. Yeah, I think you got to get out of this room because you're going to see what happens before I do. Ugh. One fucking time, guys, please. Just one fucking time. Once. No, let's not do it tonight.
All right, 108-105. 3 seconds left.
Got your best offenders out there. It's time.
Then for 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Hold your ground.
Hold your ground. No pump fakes. Let them shoot over the top.
Celtics have a history of making shots in these scenarios. Thinking back to Game 1, Indiana, last conference finals.
Most in playoff history.
Jaylen Brown in the corner.
Changed the entire complexion of that series.
Yep. This is the same play they ran?
Let's go! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Mikal fucking Bridges! Mikal fucking Bridges!
You stole this! You stole this like a group of cat burglars!
Fuck them picks!
Oh my God.
Give me that.
Yo!
Lunch
interception!
Money.
Interception!
Lunch money! Lunch money!
Motherfucking ocean, baby!
Never
at minute, by the way, minute 51. He played 51 minutes, that dude. Yes, he did.
Oh my God. Hey, I just came.
Awesome.
I'm not going to clip that.
This
they're up 1-0 on the Celtics.
So now that they've won, DJ, I gotta ask you a question. At what point does this 3-point shit become hubris for the Celtics? At what point does it until they lose?
My cardiologist said I'm healthy today. All right, let's sign off. I got to go do a post game.
All right.
Is it you and DJ on the ones and twos?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sure.
No, you two. You save your thoughts for the post game.
Don't say
Jeff,
shit.
Final thoughts.
Why did I become a Knicks fan? Why? Yo, this is enjoy the ride, y'all. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. We're not the Pacers. We don't get to have injuries carve the path to the conference finals. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough, but we here, bro. We got what we needed. They got the game they needed to steal.
They had to get a split, and they got a split. And I'll say this before we get out of here. They say the Celtics are better. They're more talented. To quote a wise man who lives in Bristol, Connecticut, that's why they play the game.
Exactly. Let's get to the post game, Sean.
All right.
All right. I'll see everybody on the post game. Okay.
Bye.
Yes, sir.
Good night,
Please.
everyone.